Okay. What's going on, guys? Your boy J-Dog. I'm dropping these Monday now. I said I was going to drop them Sunday. I'm dropping them Monday now because Sunday I dropped my recap for UFC, and so it's just too much going on Sunday. So I'm going to drop Sunday, I'm going to drop the recaps. Monday, I'm going to drop the Contender Series video. Check the description if you want to skip my week 2 recap because it's crazy because this was literally a week ago now and I'm recapping it, but I just want to make it all one video, not have to do a short recap video about whatever and then a prediction video because, we don't know much about these guys, but I just want to recap it, still, and about my picks. So check the description if you want to skip the recap and just get to my week 3 predictions. But yeah, let's get it. I'm gonna go recap this now. There we go. Recap. Roman Puga versus Tanner Tremblay. I went with Tanner Tremblay. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really know much. This is what I'm saying, bro. I don't know much about these guys, all right? So I don't really care about my predictions, but this was a banger fight. Tanner obviously did lose, but banger fight. Both guys get the contract. Worth it for both guys, and yeah. Roman Puga looked really good. He did get wobbled a couple times, so that's the only flaw in his fight there. But otherwise, he did very well. And yeah, I got this one wrong, but I'm happy. I'm happy with both guys. Looked banger fight, unreal fight, and yeah, crazy good fight. Glad these guys both got the contract. Uh, Lorenzo versus Muhammad Ali, man. I went Lorenzo. He's the underdog, plus 260 underdog. I picked Lorenzo, bruh, as the underdog. And he chinned Muhammad Ali. And he got the contract. Fair enough, bruh. They gotta bring Muhammad Ali for next year, man. We need to see him next year. Every single year, we gotta see if he can get chinned or not. Nah, that's crazy. Muhammad Ali got chinned again. I was very 50-50 because both guys got finished really fast on the Contender Series before, so I was very 50-50, but I went with Lorenz just because I can't trust Muhammad Ali. And little do you know, Muhammad Ali gets chinned once again. So, good win for Lorenz, gets the contract. We got it right as the big underdog, but a lot of underdogs won, and we did not get them right. So right now we're 1-1. I went with Christian Perez as the big favorite. Yeah, Perez gets it done, knocks him down, hurts him, and finishes him on the ground. He looked decent out there, and he looked really good in his first Contender Series fight last year. But yeah, he looked good again this year. Didn't gas out. Didn't get to the third round, so didn't gas out. But yeah, he got the contract, so we'll see how he does against UFC level guys. Trent Miller versus Douglas Rodriguez. I went with Rodriguez. I literally non-stop stuff on my Twitter, going just bet Rodriguez round 1, Rodriguez round 1, knockout. Bro, I was like, I saw those. I picked Douglas just because of his resume, and then I went with Douglas because of his resume, and then everyone online was like, "Dude, round one knock, a round one knock." I was like, "Oh damn, okay." I kind of clutched up here, and I think he was obviously the favorite too. Damn, 440, 340 underdog. And yeah, Douglas grabs a guillotine, and Trent Miller goes for a Von Flue choke and submits him in the second round. Fair play. Bro looks yoked, so I don't know if he's on a little of that. But yeah, Trent Miller gets it done in a nice submission as the big underdog and gets the contract. So we'll see what this guy does. I forget what the weight class is. Probably 185 or light heavyweight. Middleweight. Yeah, that's what I said. Middleweight. Middleweight or light heavyweight. So, we got this one wrong. We kind of clutched up on one big underdog, but otherwise it was yeah, underdog won. Oh, he was the favorite. Yeah, never mind. And then underdog again, plus 145. Banger fight. I picked Namo Faziel. He was a very entertaining personality this whole week. During fight week there for him. He is a pretty decent fighter, but when I was watching this fight, so that's why I picked him. I didn't know much about Kayak Brito, but watching the fight, Namo was getting hit so much doesn't have doesn't have much head movement, and I was like, damn, I do not like the way this looks. Like even if he wins, he'll probably get the contract, but I don't like how he's looking if he gets it in the UFC. Same with Kai Brito. At times, Kai Brito was like kind of like walking away against the cage like this, and I was like, is Brito like giving, like, does he not want to get hit? And he's like kind of like calling the ref, and it looked like he kind of was. I'm not gonna lie, but round 3, obviously everyone's seen it. 12 seconds, round 3, flying knee, falls to the ground. Namo kind of throws a couple things to hit him, to pressure him there, and then Burrito literally swings head down, swings from hell, and knocks Namo Fazil out cold. Nasty knockout. Like, I can't think of all the Contender Series knockouts right now, but like, definitely like top 3 best knockouts ever on the Contender Series. I can't think of all the other ones right now, but like Lorraine Douglas's was nice against Cam Teagan, but it's like, I feel like he was already did it to Teagan. And I don't know. This was nasty. This was like, I'm just trying to think of like other knockouts. This is definitely one of the best. Top 3 for sure. And yeah, Brio gets the contract. And fair play. I honestly, whoever won this one, I feel like they should have got the contract, even if it went to decision, because like Namo and Brito literally fought the exact same way. Like, they would both get cracked, not cracked, but they would both just get like be getting hit, and they'd also both be throwing and hitting obviously each other. But like, it's not like it was a super clean performance for either, because they're both getting hit, but it was entertaining because they're putting on the pressure. Well, Namo was putting on the pressure, but Brito was still throwing as he was backing up. And so I felt like, yeah, either guy who won, even if it was a decision, should have got signed. And Brito gets that knockout, so it's like a guaranteed he gets signed, you know? Bless me. So we got this one wrong. I went with Namo. I could see them literally bringing Namo back next year. Low key, high key. I feel like they want him in the UFC, so I could see him getting back in next year. Ugh, I hope he wins next year, but nah, man. Brito's sick. That was a sick fight and a sick finish. So, yeah, man. So overall, we only got these 2 right. We got this one wrong, and this one wrong. So we went 2 and 3. I think we went 2 and 3 on week 1 as well. So let's just get into week 3. I'll go through it quick here. Because here's the thing, I'm not breaking these things down because I don't know who's going to win, and I don't really care who's going to win. I'm just doing picks of who I think is going to win to see if I can even get it right. The first one, Nick Galanti versus Carlo Petruzzella. 7-1 versus 15-1. Now, I really want to go with the Argentinian 15-1. I really do want to go with him, but look at these records, man. This is what I'm going off of always, records. 11-12 he beat. 16-14 he beat. 10-0 he loses to someone who's actually good. 4-0 he beats. 8-4. 23-19. 11-25. 10-5. 9-2. Sorry, these ones are actually whatever. But like 23-9, like 16-14, 10-12. These are his most recent ones, you know. So even though he has more wins, like he has 15 wins and he only has 7, I'm gonna go with Nick Galanti, like 3-4, 8-4, 7-5, 6-2, 5-0. You know, decent guy. I guess this is gonna be his best opponent, but also this is gonna be one of Carlos's best opponents too. So I feel like it is a very even match. The odds aren't live yet here, so not much to say. But I'm gonna go with Nick Galanti. I feel like I just want to go with the 15-1 guy because he has the better record. But looking at the records of who he beat, I feel like he just beat a lot of journeymen recently. And so I'm going to go with Nick Galanti. But this is a hard fight for both of them, I feel like. Ronaldo Humphrey versus Alexis Miranda. 4-0 versus 9-2. So obviously Alexis got the experience. But again, look at these records, man. I'm going to go with Ronaldo Humphreys. I'll say that now. I'm going to go with Ronaldo Humphreys. 4-0, 2-0, 3-1, 1-2. You know, low experience guys. Now he's fighting someone 9-2 who has more experience now finally. But look at Alexis Miranda's experience, man. He just beat a guy who's 29-25, and he went to a split decision. Yikes. So obviously this guy's a vet of the game, so I guess it's like, you know, you're going against a vet, but like split decision, man. I feel like it's just a journeyman, dude. Lost to a 7-1 guy. That's one of his losses there. Beat an 0-2 guy, like 0-2, 17-7. You know what I'm saying, man? Like his most recent win, 17-7, loses to a 7-1 guy, beats an 0-2 guy, and then a 29-25 guy. I'm gonna go over Ronald Humphrey. I know he has less experience. I just feel like, I guess he might have experience though and do better against a guy who only has 4 fights. It's tough. I'm gonna go with Ronaldo Humphreys though, man. I'm gonna go with Ronaldo Humphreys. Sean Clancy Jr. versus Gary Balletto. I actually didn't look at these because I've seen a lot about Sean Clancy, and I'm gonna go with Sean Clancy. 11-3. Let's see. I don't even look at this guy's record. 8-0. Did some bare knuckle and won. Damn. 7-4. 5-3. Mediocre. Sean Clancy though, I feel like I've seen people hyping this guy up, coming up on the contender series. Cage Warriors, okay. 15-7, 13-4, 16-7, 6-5. Okay, decent guys, decent. Not great, but decent. But you know, 11-3 ain't much different than 13-4. This is actually better, right? But yeah, I'm gonna go with Sean Clancy Jr. to win this one, man. Mario Piazzon versus Guilherme Uriel. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Uriel. Uriel beat 2-2, lost to Josh Hokett. That's a fair loss on the contender series, to be honest, right? Obviously, bro's top 5 right now. But he beat a 2-2 guy in the meantime, not a great one. But then like 8-1, 2-0, lost to a 4-0 guy, right? But not a great record. But with Mario's record, 9-4, 11-9. This one's bad. He's undefeated, and he lost to a 15-29 guy by round 1 KO. 39 losses, and he lost to the guy. Damn, am I tripping? Maybe I'm tripping. This guy actually has a good record, 11-17. This one's decent, or not great. 14-3, 9-2. This was just a very bad loss I saw. 11-9, alright. 9-4 is decent. This really just threw me off. Damn, wait, maybe I'll switch. But he lost to Josh Hokett. That's like a fair loss. This one's close, actually. I'll be honest. This one's close. This one's close just because of his loss is what's really throwing me off. But I'm still going to go with Guilherme Uriel. And then this one, Bellemere versus Alexis Apodaca. Both have 4 fights. But I'm going to go Bellemere for 2 reasons. One, let me look at her record, actually. This Alexa chick. 3-1. Let's see. Lost her first fight. And then 2-1, 2-1, 3-1. So decent people. But I'm going to go Bellemere for 2 reasons. One, Frank Mir's daughter feels like they do want her in the UFC. So they're going to probably put her in the UFC. Other than that, obviously, beat 0-0, 0-2, 0-0. 2-0 though. The other chick's beat in better competition maybe, and she did lose on RAF, which doesn't mean much. It's RAF, but she's been doing well in the UFC BJJ, in the grappling. I've seen her been doing well, and so I feel like her jiu-jitsu is gonna work for her here, and I feel like it feels like she's getting set up, to be honest, that she's gonna get put in as Frank Mir's daughter, you know. So anyway, recap, man. We're gonna go with Nick Galanti, Ronaldo Humphrey, Sean Clancy Jr., Guilherme Uriel, and Bellemere. Those are the predictions for week 3, man. We went 2-3 on week 1, 2-3 on week 2, so we'll see if we can get better than 2-3 on this week, man. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Sean Clancy Jr. as like the lock, man. I feel like everyone's been talking about him to me. So anyway, appreciate y'all. This is longer than I expected. Holy, like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I'm out of here, bruh. They're live tomorrow. These fights are live tomorrow, bro. Deuces.